Hi, and welcome to a Life Soul podcast, where we explore personal growth, high performance, and intentional living. I am Wasim Balani, and I believe life isn't just about getting through the day, it's about becoming fully alive in everything we do. Through my journey, whether in medicine as a heart rhythm cardiologist, cycling and running, or personal development, I've learned that success isn't just about reaching goals, but about who we become along the way. This podcast is here to inspire and challenge you to push your limits, cultivate discipline, and live with purpose. Join me each week as we dive into ideas, reflections, and practical strategies to help you grow into your best self. So let's get started. Hello, and welcome back to a Life Soul podcast. Before we jump in, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for listening, for showing up, and for investing in your personal growth. It means a lot to me that we're walking this journey together. Now, let me tell you where the idea of today's episode came from. The other morning, I sent my wife a simple message, just one of those everyday texts, "Have a great day, love you." And she replied, "Have a great day too." But then, without thinking, I typed one more line. "Every day is a great day when you're alive." I didn't plan it, but as soon as I hit send, it hit me. That one sentence, it stuck with me for the rest of the day. Every day is a great day when you're alive. It sounds simple, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized we forget this all the time. We wake up, we dive straight into the task of the day. We grab our phones, check our calendars, start rushing from one thing to the next. And sometimes along the way, we forget the most important truth. Waking up is a miracle. Not everyone gets that chance today. We don't think about that this day might be the last one. We say things like, "just another Monday," or "I can't wait for this week to be over." But when did being alive become something we overlook? We often forget to ask ourselves, how many more Mondays do we have in this life? How many more weekends do we have? How many more falls, springs, or summers do we have left? This reflection also reminded me of something one of my patients once told me. Anytime I asked him how he was doing, he'd say with a smile, "I'm great, because I'm still on the upper side of the grass." It always made me smile, but the older I get and the more I see through my work, the more I understand the depth of what he meant. Because being alive is not just a status, it's a gift, and we forget that far too often. As a heart rhythm specialist, I've seen firsthand how quickly life can change. I've seen patients come in for a routine checkup and then, hours later, end up fighting for their lives. Cardiac arrest doesn't ask if you're ready, it just shows up. Some people survive, some don't. And honestly, you never forget that reality when you see it that close. And I'm not saying this to scare everyone, but to remind us of something we already know deep down. Life is fragile, and today is not guaranteed, which makes it even more important to live it fully. I've seen patients like that, survivors of sudden cardiac death. You can see and feel the gratitude in their eyes. And it made me wonder, why does it take a near-death experience to wake us up? Why can't we just live with that awareness every morning? Why do we need something so drastic to finally appreciate being alive? We say we will live better tomorrow, but what if tomorrow never comes? The strange thing is, we all know life is short, but we still wait to live it fully. We wait for vacations, we wait for the weekend, we wait for the motivation, we wait for someday. But what if someday never comes? What if today is the only chance we get to make a difference, to feel alive, to connect, to laugh, to help, to be kind? I've come to realize you don't need a drastic event or a wake-up call to start living with intention. You just need awareness and a decision to make the most of what you already have right now. And as a person of faith, I believe that one day we will be asked, "How did you spend your time? What did you do with the days I gave you?" We'll be accountable not just for our actions, but for our time and how we spend it. Because time is a trust, and once it's gone, it doesn't come back. But unfortunately, we tend to forget that. And to be honest, I'm guilty of that too. I've had days pass me by where I wasn't present, where I was too busy, too distracted, or just too caught up in my head. We all have those days, but the point isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware, to notice when you're drifting, and come back to what matters. And since I started this personal development journey, I've been trying, really trying, to waste less time of my day, to pause a little more, to appreciate small moments, to remind myself that this isn't just another day, it's a gift. Do I always get it right? No. I still get distracted, I still drift sometimes, but I'm more aware than I used to be, and that awareness changes everything. So if you're listening to this right now, and you woke up this morning, then you've already been given something incredibly valuable. Another shot, another opportunity to make this day count. And the truth is, it doesn't take a big action. Sometimes it's the simplest moments that bring the most meaning. Like taking a few quiet minutes to appreciate your breath, or looking someone you love in the eye and being fully present with them. Maybe it's putting your phone down and really listening, or sending a kind message to remind someone that they matter. You could take one small step toward a goal you've been putting off. Even 5 or 10 minutes of progress today is still a progress. Or maybe today is just about reaching out, calling someone you've been meaning to reconnect with, saying thank you or I'm proud of you. You never know how much that might mean to them. Whatever it is, choose one small thing. Something that brings a little more presence, more aliveness, a little more connection, or more intention in your day. Because sometimes that's all it takes to shift everything. And finally, today is not about being busy. It's not about checking boxes or hitting deadlines. It's about being alive and using that aliveness to bring something good into this world. So don't wait for a crisis to remind you of what you have. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Let this be your reminder. You're alive. And that's already enough reason to make today count. If you only remember one thing from this episode, let it be this. Every day is a gift. And if you're alive, it's already a great day. You don't need everything to be perfect. You just need to appreciate the value of what you already have and use it. Let this be the day you take one step toward becoming the version of yourself you're proud of. Let this be the day you smile more, love deeper, and waste less. Because we don't grow by accident, we grow by intention. So go make today count. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to line up. Start where you are, with what you have right now. You don't need to change the world in one day, but you can change the way you show up in it. Smile at someone who needs it. Say the kind words you've been holding back. Take a small step toward the dream you keep delaying. Love harder. Complain less. Be present and fully alive. Because in the end, the life we are proud of isn't built on perfect days, it's built on intentional days. And remember, every day you wake up, you've been given another page in your story. So keep showing up, keep writing your story, because every day is a gift. And if you're alive, it's already a great day, so go make it count. That's it for this episode, my friends. And if it resonated with you, please share it with someone you care about, because we all grow better when we do it together.